Who discovered Mount Kenya? The mountain that is now called Mount Kenya was, of course, long known to the indigenous people, but by their names. Here is some information from Wikipedia. The first European to report seeing Mount Kenya was Dr. Johann Ludwig Krapf, a German missionary, from Kitui, a town 160 kilometers, 100 miles, away from the mountain. The sighting was made on the 3rd of December 1849, a year after the first sighting of Mount Kilimanjaro by a European. The main ethnic groups living around Mount Kenya are Kikuyu, Ameru, Embu and Maasai. The first three are closely related. They all see the mountain as an important aspect of their cultures. All these cultures arrived in the Mount Kenya area in the last several hundred years. Several ethnic groups that live around Mount Kenya believe the mountain to be sacred. They used to build their houses facing the mountain, with the doors on the side nearest to it. The Kikuyu live on the southern and western sides of the mountain. They are agriculturalists, and make use of the highly fertile volcanic soil on the lower slopes. They believe that God, Gai or Mwene Nyaga, lived on Mount Kenya when he came down from the sky. They believe that the mountain is Gai's throne on earth. It is the place where Gikuyu, the father of the tribe, used to meet with God. Thus, according to the Kikuyu records, Gikuyu is the first person on earth to ascend the mountain. Mwene Nyaga, in Kikuyu language, can also translate as the owner of the striped one, where Mwene translates to owner, and Nyaga to stripes. The snow, in Kikuyu, Ira, caps of the mountain symbolically represent a crown on God's habitation. Nyaga can also translate to ostrich. In this context, God is seen to be the owner of that very rare bird, the ostrich. Kikuyu used to build their houses with the doors facing the mountain. The Kikuyu name for Mount Kenya is Kiri Nyaga, Kiranyaga, which literally translates to that which has the Nyaga stripes. The mountain therefore is locally accepted as God's resting place, or where God lives. Embu. The Embu people live to the southeast of Mount Kenya, and believe that the mountain is God's home. The Embu word for God is Gai or Mwene Nyeru. The mountain is sacred, and they build their houses with the doors facing towards it. The Embu people are closely related to the Ameru and Mbir people. The Mbir and Akamba are the settlers of the southeast side of the mountain. Ameru. The Ameru occupy the east, north and northwestern slopes of the mountain. They are generally agricultural and also keep livestock and occupy what is among the most fertile land in Kenya. The Meru god Marungu was from the skies. Their name for Mount Kenya is Kiramara, which means mountain with white features. Maasai. Mount Kenya lies in the Kenyan highlands, 150 kilometers, 93 miles, north-northeast of Nairobi, just northeast of Nyeri. The Maasai are semi-nomadic people, who use the land to the north of the mountain to graze their cattle. They believe that their ancestors came down from the mountain at the beginning of time. The Maasai name for Mount Kenya is Ol Danyo Keri, which means mountain of stripes, referring to the dark shades as observed from the surrounding plains.